Bum, 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 bum.
Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
It's Wells World. Wells World. Not really a party. Far from excellent. What's going on, everybody?
It's Prairie Boy 77. Come back at you with another video.
She's very excited. How y'all doing? Who got up in here?
I'm literally going through every text message, Facebook message, everything. It's going to take me forever to find the text message. I found where I texted Robin about Don telling me that he was unsure about the SDA church and thinking they're evil. I just cannot find the text message. In 5 months, do you know how much I talked to this man? Even I'm shocked.
All day, every day.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, we got Emerald Flowers, Crime Talk and More, Christina Fowler, Chrissy G needs THC,
Chris, I need THC.
Susie Ocean, Crystal G, Allie Girl, Tiffany Cher, Miss Smalla,
Miss
Half
Mom.
Pint, Catalin, Cheshire, Sharon, Unsolved with Barb, Mandy T.
Mandy T. Yeah,
What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December 1st.
Wednesday. Hump day. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week.
Talks about zombies a lot.
Okay, so a couple things before I forget. I had my doctor appointment and I had another ECG. My heart looks good, so they're going to give me a stress test and then they're going to give me a Holter test. I'm going to wear something that's going to monitor my heart for like 24 hours. And after that, I don't know, but it doesn't appear that I'm in any imminent danger. So, yay. And tonight at 1 a.m.
Yep, 1 a.m.
Teespring is having a 15% off sale. So if you want to get Mr. Cher merch, Mr. and Mrs. Cher merch, Voices Behind the Wall merch, or Totally Blunt with Cher merch, this would be the time. 15% off.
1 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. December 2nd, tomorrow night. So you have 11 hours and 59 minutes where you will save 15% off.
Save 15% or more on car insurance with Geico. Not sponsored by Geico.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good news, Ellie Girl. Yeah. I've been feeling okay. Just kind of a little bit lethargic, not too bad. I think it's just anxiety related. Work has been really stressful and haven't been able to do as much on YouTube as I've been wanting. Just not enough hours in the day.
That's why he has a surprise live tonight.
Yeah, Cher actually set this up, thumbnail and all. She goes, by the way, you're going live tonight. I'm like, ah, crap. All right, so what do you guys think about that search thing? Apparently, it was planned that they were going to come back once the foliage died down a little bit, and nothing was found. Do you think that's true, or do you think they were like acting on a tip? Yeah,
I think they're just trying to look like they're doing their job.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And
yeah.
planned, I don't believe that, because why, like almost 6 months later, and also it was a surprise to Dawn.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that matters, but.
Thanks, Melissa. I feel pretty good.
I got your email with your links and everything, Melissa and the other lady from earlier in my life, and if you're in my, I've created a new Facebook page. Mr. Cher doesn't even know. I started deleting my old Voices Facebook group, but it's making me
Oh.
go to each member individually and boot them from the group before I can then close the group and leave the group myself. So I started doing that. I have 1,000 people left to get out of there. We are not accepting people in there, but I made the new one today. I'll throw the link in chat in a minute.
Why'd you do that?
Because I don't, it's all Watts people. I don't even go on that page.
Oh,
And so I asked people now, do they want to help admin? And so I could do better with following on that page. Instead of change it, yeah, it was all Watts. And then people let a bunch of my haters in. So I can't even tell who my haters are no more. At least now I kind of have an idea when we're approving. And this one, it's a private group. It's everyone can see it, but you cannot see people's posts or anything unless you are a member. So it's private, as I could get it.
I saw the news. Searchers wrapped up a 2-day search. Say they will be back. They get any credible tips, so I feel they got a tip. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like Cher said, I think it's just to make it look like they're doing something because they're stuck. They got
Yeah.
no solid leads. So
The clips that they put out look very staged to me. Like it's a few people walking around in the woods. Like it just looks very, and forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm probably very far off, but I cannot help but feel and like it's very staged for us.
I don't know. I'm growing more and more skeptic of everything and everyone
Is
in
true
this
crime
space.
dating you?
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's like I had a clearer path or clearer vision a few months ago. Now it's just like I don't even know where to go. Any ideas we might have another Courtney update?
You guys, that case is a mess. I don't even know what to bring to you next. No, we are not done with it. And I'm still talking to people behind the scenes. It's just that, well, they're getting weary now because everybody has a criminal past and they know that's next. Like even Bobby won't reach back out. So I think one person in particular, you all know who if you followed the case, created a shit storm right before she knew Bobby was going to talk. So she tried to turn everyone, but everyone's still talking to me, and they're glad that I won't let it go. But
Still this beard.
yeah, I told them, I have to figure out how to do it. What's next? Because I'm telling you, I've called the head agent on the thing who all of a sudden won't return calls. And like Bobby was saying, it took a year for her to start returning calls to him, and she only started returning calls when I started mixing around the case. So it's really messed up. And I'm telling you right now, my gut instinct is that we are correct, but nobody wants to arrest kids who are now adults and parents themselves. I think they're just perfectly fine to continue pointing fingers at the tunnel visioned, easy place to point fingers, which is dad and stepmom.
Yeah.
And they just are fine with it. Because I have contacted 3 different times the missing children's people, and I get something, and I get where I'm getting a message to a head agent to see if we can even get the reward fund reinstated. Is it still standing? Can we get it standing? If it's not, no call. There was a news article which really tipped me off. I did a news article, and before I even had time to read it, somebody called there and had them take that off of the Saskatchewan news. And the only person I could think of doing that would be the detective, the cold case detective, saying, oh, no, that's messing with the case, take that down. And the reason why is because I said, well, I'm coming in with something new and kind of looking more into the kids. And they had it wrote, and like that, it was down. Before I even got a chance to read it, it got taken down.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to read it either. They said they were going to put up another one.
Yeah, and then they didn't.
It never happened.
Yeah, so it feels like people are just
Supergirl law enforcement.
Yeah, and they don't want to be like, oh, for 17 years you did a shitty job from the beginning, right? They would have to admit that going the route that we're saying, and nobody, our CMP is, people weren't kidding when they reached out to me privately, Canadians who have dealt with our CMP and said, I mean, I can't help but see some type of corruption because the things don't make sense. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna let suspects potentially reread their statements they gave years ago before they do interviews. I've never heard that. And that's when there was a problem. As soon as I called the detective and I said, I need to talk to you because Nicole is going around telling everyone that you're going to allow her to reread her statements, but that there was no way in hell Mark Struble would be allowed to do that. Like, that's what she was going around telling people. So I called the head detective right away and I said, is that normal to do in cases that are active, to allow them to reread statements before interviews? And, oh, well, from time to time we do that. And then the story changed to, oh, well, absolutely. Like, we would have to allow Mark to do the same thing too, or whatever. So it just a mess. And I could tell Nicole did not want to leave that night. She was strung out, and it was a mess. It was a mess.
Oh, so I don't think law enforcement was involved, Supergirl. But
No.
the problem is,
They did a shitty job from the beginning.
yeah, because Courtney was, well, she's a bit of a rebel, and she ran away from home a couple of times, always came back the next day or the day after. So when she went missing again, they didn't do anything, but they kept it as a runaway for like 4 or 5 months, and then they started treating it as a missing person. But the problem with that is, I don't think they questioned anybody after those 5 months.
Couldn't even keep their story straight if they actually did lie detector tests or not. And then when she was
Everybody was lying.
Yeah, when Nicole was describing the lie detector tests, she was explaining it like when you're the test she was claiming she took that was a lie detector test is not how you take a lie detector test. Is your name Nicole? Yes or no?
Yeah,
Not
I think what happened
explanation.
is police talked to these kids when they thought she ran away. Once they realized, oh, she didn't run away, she's actually missing, I don't think they went back and questioned anybody. And law enforcement isn't going to admit to it. They're not going to say, you know what, we screwed up, and now it's too late. So, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I mean, our options are, if we can get a hold of Sam or Thomas and interview them, if we can get in touch with the lead investigator, what's her name, Donna?
Donna, but she won't. That's the person I've been having issues
But
with.
she won't return calls.
Well, because I asked her how was that normal. Oh yeah, that's fine. And it went from, yeah, I'd love to sit down and interview with you, to now she has been going around and telling people I'm some big YouTuber just making a whole bunch of money off of Courtney's name.
Yeah, it's just
Not fucking true at all.
No.
And whatever I did make actually went right back in the case because we paid for interviewing at hotels so that we didn't bring these people into our house. So the money we did make went right back into the case, if you ask me.
Yeah, renting hotel rooms and gas and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was no money in that case talking about Courtney. That's no Summer Wells. I'm sorry, it's not.
No, it's not.
So that's a lie, and that also tells me, and she had told me on the phone, Donna, well, we're a smaller department and we have all these cases and blah blah blah. I got the feeling with that phone call they just weren't interested because, like I said, it went from helping to also not wanting to be helping. And if you want to say like, hey, like I made it clear from the beginning, you're the detective. I just want to help the case. If I'm harming the case, I don't want to do that. But she could easily tell me, like, sure, this is the wrong way. Like, I'm a detective, or like, there's reasons why. Not even tell me the reasons, but like, you're wrong. It's not that at all. It's just, let's totally ignore her now. And that's crazy. That's very suspicious to me. And nobody wants to be told that they did a shitty job 2 decades ago. They don't.
And no one wants to admit that they did a shitty job.
Yeah.
Right?
And law enforcement does not want to be held accountable. If they're held accountable and they did the case wrong. Well, guess what? That opens them up for possible lawsuits by family members. So they want to cover their asses, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Because it's still being handled all wrong. If I'm wrong and you're a detective and I said from the beginning, I'm going to trust your judgment. That's your job. That's your specialty. I'm not. I'm just a human trying to help a cold case.
Yeah. Like,
Tell me I'm on
what
the wrong
damage
track.
could we do? Because it's not like they're doing anything.
Yeah, just tell me, hey, Cher, you're on the wrong track. Okay. Because again, I made it clear we don't want to harm the case. But no, it's not that. It's more like, let's just ignore this girl and let's just pretend she's making a boatload of money off of talking about a case nobody even knows about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's rubbing me all wrong and I don't even know what to say. Treading carefully because I'm in Canada. If I was in America, I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not. I'm here. And I might need these people to protect me one day.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, what do I do?
If we ever have to put our safety in the hands of the police
Yeah.
here,
And
all hope is lost.
I do hope to have an honest conversation with Donna and let her know how I'm feeling. It just means she has to answer the phone first. So no, we're not done with this, but we prefer to have the people talking like they were. Like everyone didn't really like each other, but they were coming and talking and saying their piece. They're still talking to me behind the scenes. I can talk to her aunt. I can talk to her dad. They both talk to me. But I don't want to. It was never my intention to have it a war, but I understand why it is. But some of y'all locals tried to warn me ahead of time, but I didn't listen. But we're still going to talk about it. We just have to be smarter about it, if that makes sense.
Well, we went around pretty smart. We were just honest and.
But you know me, and I don't want to get on the track of just totally just RCMP, and then all of a sudden, who knows what might happen in the future. I'm like, hey, RCMP, I need help. And they're like, so I don't know.
Well, they weren't all that much help when we went there.
No, I felt that at the beginning that they weren't really helpful and just kind of took it. But then, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know.
Yes, Tina Bobina. Donna is a detective.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Positive.
Mr. Positive. Hey, brother. I'm glad you like your gift. And, I'm reading through text messages still, you guys.
So yeah, that's where we're at with Courtney Struvel's case. We really, until the investigator gets in touch with us, or we can get in touch with Sam or Thomas, or even anyone who was living in the area at the time, that'd be helpful too. Because I want to get to the bottom of this burn pit thing, because that's not making sense. I want to find out if there actually was a party that night, because I swear to God, when we first started the case, it was a party there.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it was just the two of them. It's like nobody is. The only one I think has been completely honest, or at least for the most part, is Mark Struble, Courtney's father.
And see, I think a mixture of Mark and Bobby. I said.
Well, Bobby, yeah. Well, Bobby wasn't here.
Yeah, Bobby wasn't here, but his passion really spoke through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what he was saying, like he was very quick. He didn't have to pause to think about what was next. Nicole always had to do that. And then, what kind of best friend doesn't even place herself and tries to lie to me about even being with her that night? But the cousin slipped, who happened to be the manager at the hotel we were renting, and let slip. Oh yeah, I know my cousin. And the whole time I thought her cousin was Kendra, but it was Nicole. So right there, and then bringing it up to Nicole, like really, so like, that's a mess. You don't lie about that if you do not have something you're hiding. Like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me a memory of your best friend. Any one of you, females for sure, and you guys have a best friend, right? Someone you call your best friend. Are you gonna have not a boatload of memories to tell me when your best friend is kidnapped? And I'm like, tell me one of your favorite memories. Are you not gonna have so many to pick from? But she went missing walking, and your response to me is walking around
Walking
Esteban.
around, yeah. And
Excuse me, what?
Soper Girl, yeah, that wallet thing, I haven't let that go.
Yeah, because you know what I think? I think somebody else had her wallet and probably planted it at her dad's house. Nicole.
That's very possible. But yeah, it is odd that
And she made
a
herself
girl would
a
be,
wallet.
I mean, do you ever go anywhere without your clutch or your purse or your wallet? Even as a teenager. It's rare. Like back then, it'd be more likely than now, but still odd. Especially if she's going to be spending the night with somebody.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's a little weird. I haven't let that go. That and the fire pit are the two biggest issues for me. I take my man bag everywhere. Well, yeah, I got no choice. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just detach them and leave them at home? Because they just can't, they get in the way when you're working.
Cotton candy boobs.
Hey, cotton candy.
From 1 a.m. to 11:59 tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Your merch is 15% off, girl.
Yeah. All Teespring merch.
Holiday 15.
Yeah, Holiday 15 it's called. So if you want to buy Prairie Boy merch, Mr. Cher, Mr. and Mrs. Cher merch, Voices merch, Totally Bump Cher merch, if you're thinking about it, tomorrow would be a good day because it's 15% off across the board.
Tell your family and loved ones, because I know some of y'all said you were asking for some of my merch for Christmas.
Tell
So,
your kids, tell
tell
your
your
wife,
wife.
and tell your husband because they buying shirts up here.
They're buying merch everywhere. Kids, hide your wife.
And I love them because they're ripping everybody up here.
You can't say the right
You
word.
don't have to come and confess. We're looking for you. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that. Oh boy, oh, oh, oh boy. Cat's like, what the hell was that? Here comes the sun. Hello. Hello to everybody who's
Every
coming.
time I see that name, it makes me think of that song.
The House of the Rising Sun?
No.
That's one I was
Here
thinking.
comes the sun?
Is there a song called Here Comes the Sun?
Yeah, it's like, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. I don't know.
I think about House of the Rising Sun.
Oh man, that's so much better than what I'm thinking.
In Sin City, they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor boys.
The Beatles.
God knows that I am one.
Yes, that's the one. Yes. Oh, it's the Beatles. Okay. You're older than me. You should have known that.
I don't listen to the Beatles.
You were born in '77. How do you not listen to the Beatles?
The Beatles suck.
I was born.
I don't care. I said it. We all live in a yellow submarine. Oh my God, you didn't even have to try to make music back then.
Bumping up and down in my little red wagon.
I guess you don't have to try
I
to
look
make
at that
music
song
now.
differently now.
I mean, look at Bop. That was huge.
I love Hanson Brothers.
Like, come on.
Bop.
Dip, dip, bop.
Oh man, Zach Hanson.
Another one.
Another one.
Husband hates the Beatles too. He's 50. What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, the kids love that.
It's like the worse the music is, the more popular it gets.
No, my kids, they love the I got a pen. I got an apple.
Apple pen.
Apple pen. Pineapple, apple pen.
Oh, Lord. Hanson was a shit. Did you hear about Marilyn Manson? No.
Yes.
What happened to Marilyn Manson?
He's in a lot of trouble for the Me Too movement, pretty much. He's another R. Kelly, trapping women in closets and shit. And my heart is breaking, you guys. Do not pretty much everyone I grew up idolizing has been ruined for me. And then, like, before you start YouTube, especially if you're a true crimer, you get, like, these bigger channels you look up
I got a
to.
near far.
Then you get to know them, and they get ruined too.
I always liked Marilyn Manson because I can't remember where he did this interview, but they were talking about Columbine shooters and the effect of music and this and that. And they asked Marilyn, what would he say to the Columbine shooters if he had the chance? He said, I wouldn't say a single thing. I'd listen to what they had to say.
Mm.
And I had huge respect for him.
I had huge respect for Steven Tyler because he said in an interview once when he dies, he wants to be cremated and sprinkled in a beach, the sand of a beach, so he could still get in the girls' pants.
Yeesh.
I was like, oh, Steven Tyler. Why did you say yeesh? That's clever. It was a clever thing to hear in the 90s, by the way.
Queen and ABBA. Queen, I actually got some Queen on my Spotify.
Oh.
I do like Queen. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Yeah! I'm too fat. Can't do that.
That can do that.
All right, we went off the rails. Freebird. Prairie just went far. Oh, you think Kurt Cobain killed himself?
No. No. Courtney Love is a psycho bitch.
She is a little nutty. No getting around that. Kurt wasn't exactly, I mean, he was off. So, I don't know. I could go either way with that one, honestly. A little bit.
A little bit.
I love content, love Hole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had a band too, Hole. Forgot all about that. No, everybody likes Rob Zombie.
Oh, don't get me. Don't get me
She
started.
really likes Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she'd leave me for Rob Zombie.
No, I wouldn't.
Mm.
I would not leave you for Rob Zombie.
I don't know.
Sherry Moon would kill me.
Well, Sherry died.
Sherry died.
If
Sherry Moon dies, I die too. No, I would never do that to Sherry Moon. Or
Did you just hear that? Wow.
Or you.
Yeah. That's some good backpedaling, baby. Jeez.
Oh, cause
Now, if I said that about some girl, I'd never hear the end of it.
you wouldn't leave me for
I'm leaving for anybody.
bull crap.
I might leave you for anonymous biker.
Anonymous biker,
Yeah.
you bitch. Well, I suppose he probably looks better in lingerie than me.
I don't
You'd
know.
want to see him in that white dress too.
He wouldn't fit in that. Devil's Rejects, still one of my favorite movies. What was the first one? House of a Thousand Corpses.
I am surprised I don't have the zombie tattoo yet. Instead, I got monster logos, 2 of them, instead of my living dead girl tattoo. Like an idiot. We should get hibbity dibbity. We should get Quagmire tattoos.
Giggity.
Hibbity dibbity.
Giggity, 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 goo. Who's Prairie Bones Free Pass?
He
We
doesn't get
never,
one.
we didn't set up free passes.
Free passes.
I don't think I've ever done that actually.
We have free passes together.
Well, how would that work?
I don't know, but I like Elijah Dushku. We could
Elijah,
figure it out. New guy?
the brunette?
Yeah, Elijah Dushku. How do you not know who Elijah Dushku is? Kirsten.
I'm supposed to know who Elijah Dushku is?
Kirsten Dunst. Jessica Alba. Johnny Depp.
If you can get Johnny Depp up in here, yeah, we'll go to town on you. I think that'd be freaking hilarious.
Why?
Because I'd make him act like Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I wouldn't
And you'd be
be
all,
mad at that.
yeah, you'd be all right with it, and I'd be entertained. So it's win-win. When you close your panties down, he's got to go, "Hello, beastie."
Okay, we're getting off of it. This
Yeah, that went left. Oh God, my friends refer to me as Mr. Depp. Matthias is eating poutine.
No.
Yeah, why is the rum always gone?
Stop. I don't share with you.
Oh, oh, The Rock.
Steroids made for
Yep. Seth, I am feeling okay. Not 100%, but I'm doing all right. They're going to be doing a stress test and a Holter test, have me wear a monitor for 24 hours to see what the hell's going on. But they can't find any problems, so it could just be anxiety. I have been like going pretty hard with work and everything the last couple months, so yeah, I'm doing good, Kiki. No need to worry about me. Literally and figuratively, dude. I got lesions up in there too. That's the other thing is I'm hoping it's not MS related because if MS is actually screwing with my heart, that's very, very, very bad. But it's really unlikely. But no, they don't think it's actually in my heart. They think it might be something else. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if that isn't it, Mandy. Because the first time I had palpitations, it woke me up like I was dead asleep. It was like 4 in the morning, and it woke me up, and I did have a panic attack. Nah, the MS thing, no biggie. Exactly. Fuck it. They found bones in a hole with concrete poured over it in Knoxville a few hours ago. There are medical examiners now. Update should be soon. Tell us if it's male or female or a child. Oh, wow. Let's rub beards. Get it. Oh, man. That's better. Anonymous, you make me panic all the time. I need a haircut. I'm getting wings again. Nice. Yeah, I do get really stressed out with work. There's always a lot to do, but it's cabinets, so you can't rush it. It's got to be done right. And yeah, if I don't get it done on time, I get a bunch of shit and put your chin to the phone. All right. Did you put your balls to your phone? Let's not discuss my lady beer. Yeah, that's a whole other topic. Hey, Jen. Ah, that's a load off. Oh, goddamn, man. Well, since this topic, the title was summer, do any of you have any musings, thoughts, opinions, conspiracies regarding summer wells? Is the search still on in Tennessee? I think they wrapped it up, but apparently they're going to go back at some point. I don't know. Maybe it's all just a show to throw whoever off that they may suspect because they're searching in the wrong place intentionally. I don't know. Love you too, bud. Going to pull up that news channel. Oh, about the remains being found in Knoxville. I'll tell Cher to look it up. What's up, Gonzo? Yeah, all is well. Ish. As good as can be. Don said they were out searching with him. Well, good. They should be. Very well, yes. I think the search was for show, only unless the church is again with the red herrings. Yeah. A lot of red herrings, that's for sure. Hey, Lipstick. They were asking if you could pull up there's a news article on the remains in Knoxville being found.
Wait, what?
All I know is that news broke on another channel about CM being completely dishonest about this case and others.
Oh shit, behind a liquor store 3 hours ago. Reverend Douglas said a brewery or a winery, just saying.
Hmm. How far is Knoxville from?
It's not too far, and Don was there right after the boys got taken. Went there with his girlfriend was in Knoxville. He spent 3 days there,
Sissy?
I think. Bones were found behind Dee's liquor store in East Knoxville. Officials with the Knoxville Police Department tell WVLT News. Bones were found at a construction site located at Washington Pike. Manager of the store told the news the bones found were human remains. medical examiner office is still working to determine whether they are human remains or not. So it doesn't say if it's adult or kid or not, but yes, there were remains found in Knoxville behind a liquor store in a construction site 3 hours ago. No confirmation on animal or human. Now, remember, Reverend Donna did say something about a brewery or a winery, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to text her right now.
Not confirmed human, but when this said remains, and why would you cover it in cement? Yeah. But, okay, to unpack that, they would have had to dig up the cement to find the remains, right? So they must have had some kind of tip that there was a body buried underneath it. So it's got to be human remains.
The only thing that gets me is I feel like, don't get too excited, you guys, because there was one statement Dawn said to me that made me feel like they knew for facts nothing would ever be found. And that was when I said, I lied and I said, oh my gosh, like we just found out that there's this evidence and it hasn't come out yet, but Don, like you need to let me know if there's anything now. And he said, exact words, they're never going to find the evidence on me and my wife because there isn't any. Whatever the fuck that means. Killer looks.
Well, it could have been the construction, they dug it up doing construction
Yeah.
and found it. That's possible too.
Or part of a dang tip they got and was
It's
searching
one or the
yesterday
other.
and today. Yeah. And
Body was buried with concrete covering.
that's
Can dogs smell through? I don't know.
covering.
It would depend on how deep that it's buried, I think. And someone asked earlier how I'm doing. Did I go for my test? I had the doctor's appointment. They're going to give me a stress test and a Holter test. It's a little monitor that I'm going to wear for like 24 hours. But yeah, they did another ECG and my heart seems fine.
Says this is a new developing story. It said there was a video, but there's not even any video.
Yeah. Matthew Dunn also said he's got 7 alibis and Candace has none. Hey Ashley. I didn't really see much in the picture. Yeah, remains were found in a hole with concrete poured over them. So I don't know. We'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Heard Jays for Justice got sued. I heard that too. I don't know. Has Don actually got a timeline for that day? It seems to change a lot. Yeah, he does, but yeah, it does change. Been eating cookies. Want some DQ? Yeah, we had DQ for supper and it was delicious. Don needs to make a deal and tell us the truth about what happened or what Candace did this summer. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. Ernie Shell was digging today. Oh my God. That guy. You guys remember when he was talking about he got a tip that someone saw someone dump Summer's body on that bridge? You guys remember that? It was such a joke. Parents are still not on my radar. Yeah. Well, it could go a lot of ways. Could have been one of those neighbors, could have been the church, could have been some kind of accident with Candace. No idea. Did you hear the latest phone call from Don with Anonymous? No, I did not. I do, and oh yeah, the racetrack, yeah. God. Ernest used a shovel as a prop today. Well, that's excellent for Ernie. Ebert. Mm. Got a block of butter and make cookies. They're so good, maybe too good. Oh yeah, Cher was telling me that Don said that. He said that all throughout. Like every once in a while he'd say, probably gonna be arrested soon. I'm not surprised, Ruffy. Everything that guy does is just for views.
Which
He,
one?
Ernie. He
Mm,
just makes everything up.
yeah.
Yeah, that bridge thing, that was just, I mean, there was like an inch of water. Oh, maybe the body got washed away. That's not how physics works, jackass.
He was really trying. Can you go on the computer?
You want me to go on the computer?
Your beats for me?
Oh, Lord. I don't know what I have to do.
Oh, oh. That- that-
I have to enter my deets.
that-
Deets!
No, beat.
Everything good? Uh, 1 second. Beeps. I don't know if they still deliver, but we'll try. Sorry, peeps. Just be 1 minute.
Oh. Thank you, baby.
Mhm.
Corona.
Why would Don meet her at the basement door? Yeah. I don't know. Do again, Chrissy. Oh. Candace, Grandis, and Hunter know what happened this summer. Well, I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. Cher and a couple people were talking about maybe Summer went missing the day before. So if she did, then obviously everyone would have had to have been involved.
Me and Crime Stories obsessed only because we have the occult moon calendar and the whatever you want to call not celebrations. Anyways, June 14th is a big day and it's new moon. Summer had never been to Utah, so I don't understand the memory rock that they built with the single flower. I mean, it's all for show, right? Because she'd never been to Utah ever, as far as we all know.
Mm.
And so, like, and then why there? Why there in Utah, right? So I have so many questions about that. But
Me faraway eyes.
summer, moon, Utah wells, like and Utah, huge.
Mm. Yeah, I
Um,
really like Utah.
oh, it's huge.
I would like to know how alone Don was at work that day and how free he was
You know what? I'm gonna.
to come and go and not be noticed.
I would bet money. I would bet $100. I'd bet even more than that. I do not believe that man ever went to work that day. And the reason why I say that is because, as I've said a million times, he has forgotten and told me, yeah, I'm at work, but then he'll get all hyped up about something and forget he told me he was at work 20 minutes ago and fucking video call me at home, sitting on the couch,
Sitting
drinking,
on the
smoking,
toilet.
sitting on the toilet, sitting on the toilet.
Now flush.
But anyway, so he lies about going to work and says he's at work when he's not or whatever. So, and the drill thing is huge because I think that's why he gets the whole red truck thing. That was all part of the drill that they freaking practiced, and the whole 5:30 stuck in his head. 911 wasn't called till 6:29, so you did not get no call at 5:30. But you know what? Maybe he did get a call at 5:30, and we're all just like, no, you must have the time wrong. Like, I can't ignore that damn drill because I do feel like this was a practice. It's almost scripted, like a fucking planned out event.
Mm.
So I can't ignore that.
They can check the GPS on the car. Well, and they can check on the phones too. Like by now, law enforcement would know where Don was when he called 911. Actually, they should know. They would know almost immediately. Like if you call 911 and hang up, and they call you back, you don't answer, they'll send someone to your area. Like they can find your location immediately. Yeah, Utah and her name is
These
weird.
look like two butts touching, don't they?
What?
Well, the emoji I put in chat looks like two butts touching. And maybe, no, wait a minute. New comment. Oh, it's an elbow bump. Doesn't even show. Oh, it's two elbows. Okay. I'm like, that looks like two butts right there touching. No, you guys, the elbow bump. Wait, can you see that?
Well, they can see it on there in the
Right.
chat.
Oh, you can see it on your end. It looks like butts touching. I didn't know it was an elbow bump.
Touching butts.
Mm.
Ass to ass.
Do you like your thumbnail, baby?
Where's world? It's an elbow bump. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I don't know why.
Chocolate Runners on YouTube. I can't believe you still don't have a solid timeline for him the day someone missing. Well, the basic timeline, like he left for work around 7:38. He may have left a couple of times for lunch or supplies or whatever, but not for very long. And he was over 45 minutes away. And people did say they saw him at work. So
People that will not go on record and say that, though. Just FYI.
yeah, but considering the shitstorm that everyone goes through, I don't blame them for not wanting to.
I blame them.
I wouldn't go on YouTube and say anything. As soon as all these people know the names of the guys, all of a sudden they're going through their Facebook and Instagram and whatever, and
Yes, I will. I will. I'm sure she'll allow me to do that, but I will just ask her permission and I will set that up. I will make sure she's okay with that and set that up in the next couple days. And
seems like they're all lying. Fucking smell, yeah.
Melissa, you're blue, right? Is Melissa Sinclair blue?
I have no idea. I can't see anything on my stream here. They would clear his name to TBI, don't you think? I would imagine. Like, honestly, by now they would know where Don was when he called 911, and like they'd know the location of his phone that day. If he was at home and saying that he was at work, I'm pretty sure they would have brought him in. But
Uh-uh.
I don't know.
I mean, I have a couple texts that I didn't realize what I was reading, but there's a couple I have where Ronnie is calling Lawson his cousin. My
Where
cuz.
Don is calling him.
Donald. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up sharing a lot of stuff that I didn't think I would, but rereading everything, going through, trying to find certain messages that I know exist, but going through, because we talk on multiple different platforms, I'm like rereading some things like, holy shit, what? Like, Cousin Lawson let me out the back door when he had gotten arrested for the drunk driving thing or whatever. His first text to me was, ha ha ha, those assholes. Cousin Lawson let me out the back door. And I was like, oh. And I don't know if I didn't really read that or what was going on, but I totally ignored that. I was like, oh, that's nice. What?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of those Cousin Lawson. Melissa, oh, because I was going to say you're blue. You can go ahead, please, Mr. Cher. I know he doesn't care, so go ahead and you can share your dental journey
Oh yeah.
link too in the chat. So
Could he be joking? You never know with him. Yeah, could
I
very
don't know
well
because
happen.
I do find it odd that that's the one thing. Okay, so let's put this together. And I have it in text messages. If you're a member of mine, you saw the text that he gave me yesterday when I was asking him the cult church thing. And tell me again, Don, how did you get involved out of all of the religions and all of the churches in Tennessee? Why Seventh-day Adventist? That was my question for him yesterday, and he answered with a lengthy text. And he went to the jail there, and there was a book there. But to me, that sounds very scripted. So I don't know if maybe Ronnie Lawson has SDA books around the jail, and that's how they're like recruiting people.
Mhm.
Um,
Just another mother. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, actually.
but that's the one thing he wasn't answering no questions. But the one question that he made sure to answer, and I have it on Twitter, was, "Oh no, I'm not his cousin. Why do you answer that, but nothing of importance?" But you had to make sure we all knew you weren't his cousin. It's weird. It's all weird. And then, yeah, he says he got hooked on SDA while in jail there. So that makes me again question, excuse me, is it almost, is that a recruitment area, the jail or something? I don't know.
So Susie Ocean, apparently he did. Robin said that he left for a while and she convinced him to come back. Don told us he never left.
No, Don, that's not true. He told us one thing, but there was the first time when he did tell me. At first, yes, he did. Like, that's how I know that. He left for 3 days. Robin got him back. There's messages of me asking Robin and him, were them two having an affair? There's so much shit I haven't released, you guys, and Mr. Shirt does not know probably half the conversations we have.
Oh,
But he
how
did
could I?
tell us, oh yeah, he did tell us at one point down the road that no, he didn't leave. And I think it's because I was bringing it
That
up.
was when we were interviewing him.
Yeah, so he knew on the interview to say that, but no, we had a whole conversation, and I was told Robin got him to go back there. Robin called him. I had a whole conversation with Robin about it, and how yes, she called him, and how they would video chat all the time, and then how like Robin with her conversations to me is like a third member in that marriage. She told me that there's literally times that they're all on video. If Dawn's not home and she's on the phone with Candace, they each have two phones, so they Candace will video on the other phone while on the phone with Robin, and vice versa.
I wonder how late they deliver.
Probably so fun. Yeah, right after the boys were taken.
Why don't you come down here? Just talking as I'm walking downstairs. Oh, Lordy. Having different theories, okay, it's like brainstorming. Also, with facts and theories can be crossed off. I didn't mean to sound stupid by saying, what if it was Dawn who met her at the basement door? There's nothing stupid. We don't know. Like, is it possible that Dawn snuck home and grabbed Summer and no one knew? Yeah, it is possible. That's not where I go, but it's a possibility. Can't say it's not possible. Obviously, it's one of these theories because something did happen this summer. We just don't know what. Hey, Zena. Feel like things keep adding and adding to be distracting of what really happened. The answers are hiding in plain sight, especially after hearing the Aphrodite reading. Yeah. Well, normally the simplest answer is the true one, right? But we don't know. Is my camera dirty or something? There, that's better. Dawn and Candace have acted so strange, and most of it is not good for them. Just my opinion. I agree, Ashley. It's the hey Tammy Ayo. It started out so different. Like when Cher was interviewing Dawn, he's a very, very different guy than what he is now. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I think most of us like can't picture anybody hurting a child when it happens. Simplest answer, I suppose there was an action or aggression towards someone that went too far and then a cover up. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Miss Mala. That's what I think happened. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm doing well, Zena. Hope you are too. Hello, this little light of mine. There are so many possibilities. I heard somewhere along the line that David Dodson just changed the locks on the doors and he may have kept a key. Never heard that. Problem was the woman who went up the hill and took her. That's the first I heard that. Hey, Betty Blue. Pink butterfly. Well, one of their boys did say it wasn't my fault or it's not my fault, something like that. Don told us that. JSB did a Facebook Live where she said she heard the boys all the time and it was annoying, but it was okay. And she said she hates kids and didn't want to have to hear screaming and yelling all the time. Well, one of the boys somebody knows something. Law enforcement isn't going to share anything. Oh, I missed that. Christy Jennings, thank you very much. Do you believe that TBI would lie to them? I don't think so. I think they would, Christy. I think they would lie. Yep.
Not perfect. Sign here, please.
Oh, I don't know.
I got an email if you want to
Why do people never ring doorbells?
read
Never.
to the people. It says share that message with them. So that's
Okay.
the one.
It's the one who paid for the billboard.
Yeah, Christy. She was up last night on my line.
Oh, okay. So this is an email from Christy. This is the woman who paid for Summer's billboard
With Chase.
with 423 Chase. Okay, so she says, I really like you. I've loved your content on Summer Wells. When watching you last night, I noticed a lot of comments about the billboard. I felt obligated to clarify why it was taken down, but also to let people know something bigger and better has come from the bullying of the one on FT Henry Drive. I felt I wasn't allowed to complete a sentence. I was silenced before my comments were made, and now I have received more hate than I ever have in my lifetime. The $970 in donations plus money out Chase's in my pockets covered the $1,500 for 28 days. Donated money to keep that sign up until the middle of this month, but after continuous attacks and accusations of the location of the sign and being a part of the SDA Church, we decided to apply the remaining money from December to be applied to another electronic billboard in addition to investing in 4 more billboards. Understand this, if it weren't for the donations received plus Chase's and my donations, there would have never been a billboard. Because my family and Chase are tired of being slandered repeatedly for good intentions, we felt to resolve the problems with the accusations to move the current electronic billboard to the only other electronic billboard. But not only did we decide that, we decided to invest in 4 more billboards. No donations, solely Chase, my husband, and me. So truthfully, no one has a right to say anything. I wanted to remain anonymous. My husband is a physician and owns a practice in Kingsport. I do not want this ignorance to affect his practice or him. I chose to show face in hopes to clarify things being said, but to stop the rumors. I feel you didn't give me a chance. You didn't try to look at it from my point of view. You tried to make me feel guilty by accusing me of taking Summer's face out of public view, but without Chase, $970 in donations, my husband and me, her face would have never been on a billboard. Be thankful Summer's name and face are going to be in multiple places. My point last night was to show that something bad, the bullying, ended up making things better for Summer. That's the message you should share.
No. Sorry. Don't like it. It's excuses.
Okay, you can do that on your channel. She's right.
No, she's not right. You don't take down
Okay.
a freaking billboard that was supposed to be up for 60 days. You told the whole social media 60 days and you took it down before even the first 30 days.
Where are all the lighters?
That probably works.
That was from Christy.
I don't like
Hey,
it.
summertime.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently that's what happened is she transferred it to the other one.
But it's still not up. It said today.
Hey, sweetie. It's a big, bright billboard of summer in Nashville now. Well, there you go. Have the wells gained much monetary help since summer went missing?
Yeah.
I don't know how much, but yeah, a little bit. Summertime, we talked a little bit about Courtney Struble, that case, and we're just kind of spitballing with the wells. And then right before you came up, just read an email that Cher got from Christy about the billboard being taken down. Hey, Kathy. Well, there's one thing that I learned about trying to raise funds and do something for summer is everyone immediately thinks you're being dishonest and starts hating you.
You would never take a billboard down with a missing child's picture on it, though.
Well, it's just like all the donations from Q Carlock and everything. Anytime someone does anything, it's instant just going at them. Wonder what Don would say about the bones being found.
I text them.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see his reaction. Yeah, I agree. Curious.
I said, so remains found and not still question mark, question mark.
Hmm. Very true, Soper. Yeah, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you do have to have thick skin.
Yeah, but when they took that down, they knew that was going to cause a problem too. You can't tell me they didn't.
Faraway Eyes, there were remains found in Knoxville, Tennessee, in a hole covered with concrete. That's all we know. We don't even know if they're human remains for sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, the billboard was just moved.
Hey.
Yeah, you would have left it up longer just out of spite. Yeah, that's probably what I would have done too.
Sorry. Oh, excuse me.
The billboard is none of our business. That's true. I didn't donate to it, so
Well, that's not
my
true.
opinion doesn't matter.
They made it public. They told everybody publicly all around social media. So anyone who they told on anyone who can access it on a social media platform, they made our business. Anything we put on social media, we cannot say that's not your business because we're putting it out there for all to see. So that's bullshit. Sorry.
Summer gets 3 more though. Yeah.
Well, we'll see when they're up.
Coffee time.
I have a little bit of issue because I have to re-listen to the live yesterday because it's changing now to the church was getting bullied, but I was told last night that the church was bullying them. I said, so the church was bullying you guys, so you took it down, and because I could make no sense of it, and that's what she said over and over. I don't know. I know Jay for Justice was asking Meg questions too. Me and her were kind of like, what? But you're right. No, we didn't help donate to it, but we've invested our time and emotions into summer. And when you go around on channels and say what to expect of something, that's what everyone expects. So yeah, when you take a billboard down early, you're gonna get questions. That's all. Cher asks the hard questions. We know that. I'm calm, sober. No, I see both sides of it. I do. But for me, I'm like, whoever said that, I would have kept it up longer. That's my style. Is I would have been like, what? Can we get this billboard to be a little bit bigger?
Yeah,
You know,
you
like,
do it out of spite.
yeah. So I guess there is just a little bit where I'm built a little bit differently, and I would have been a little bit more louder in their face than at that point. But we're not all built like that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, either way, if it ends up getting moved and other static billboards being put up, that's a good thing. So,
That's true. I'm a believe it when I see it kind of person.
mm.
What was that thing I did to you?
Mm.
I did that to Mr. Cher once.
And
Do
she
you
did.
remember why?
I can't remember why, but it's just so funny the way she did it. Because we're stubborn, yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, I think the billboards are a waste of money. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's good in a way to keep it in people's minds. But if anybody saw anything or knows anything, they would have said by now, or they're never going to. Doesn't matter how much the reward money is or anything like that.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, she does say they're gonna put more up there, but then it's like, I mean, my thing is so if I'm understanding correctly now today, the story is they were being bullied and accused of being a part of that cult or church, whatever.
Mhm.
And so they decided we can't take this heat, so I'm just going to take that billboard down because we're being bullied because of where the location. They're still going to say all those things, though. That's my only thing is no, we took down Summer's face, which I understand getting backlash. I understand that. Of all people, I get that. And that it's a lot. But you're also, you none of them people are going to change their mind about thinking that you are part of that church still. And if it was me, I would think that that makes you even look more like it. So I'm just saying, like, it's unfortunate that bullying actually had Summer's face removed.
Mm.
And that's not even on Chase and Christy. That's just like a general statement. It's sad and it makes some people angry.
It drives me nuts.
But if it's true and they're getting all that hate and the backlash and everything and all that's true, which I believe they are, because
Oh, I
there's
believe it.
hate going all around on YouTube.
We got all kinds of hate for doing the
That's
fundraiser we
wrong
did.
also. But I just think it stinks in suburbia.
Mhm.
I'm done with the topic.
Mhm.
I wish we had the money to put a billboard right back in that spot because I would do it and then I would say love Cher. No, for real, I would say paint love Cher up there or something, or voices behind the wall, some shit with my picture up there. Something would be added up there to just drive them insane.
two girls, Robin and that other girl, seriously resembled Manson girls.
Yeah, you don't even know. Wait till we get more into the church stuff with Emma too.
Mm.
Yeah, man, yeah. hmm I'm wondering how much is a billboard in that spot? I'm calling them tomorrow. I don't care. We will start a fundraiser for that specific billboard. I want that damn picture of Summer back on that spot so bad now, like even more worse than ever.
Right now, Summer is voice behind the wall. We don't know her story yet. Yeah, well said. So Manson still has shit going on.
No, Xena.
Nope. We're kind of at a standstill.
Mhm.
Although I do want to go back down there and check to the south,
Let's do it.
the railroad tracks.
Mm. Mm.
The billboard and say "Love from God."
Where is my phone? Probably closed right now. You said where's the lighters and you had a pile going on.
No, one of them can be put in my pocket.
What was the spot of that billboard?
I can't remember how much they said it was. It was like 1,500 for 2 months, something like that. It's quite a bit, actually. Could you go take a peek at Ross Percy? I could.
Lamar, right?
Where like all around the train tracks around there, or what were you thinking? Mark looks tired. Mark is tired. Mark's always tired.
He told me though if all I gotta do is schedule him a live and he'll do it. So I scheduled him one today.
Yeah, and here we are.
Cause he complains like, oh man, I haven't really done much on my channel and I miss talking to everyone. He really loves his Sunday coffees, but I know he doesn't want to just stream on Sunday morning. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make him a stream. And he's just gonna show up.
It's just heard too many rumors about the so-called caves they all partied at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
caves in Ross Percy? We'll have to actually. We'll come pick you up sometime, and we'll all go out there because I don't know where those are.
We're
I know where Ross Percy is, but I don't know where any caves are.
big fire pit too. Where
Yeah, big fire pit.
where
That's a good
was
one. Yeah.
the location of that billboard that was harassing Chase and Christy? The one that they took down. What is that location again? I know it's the church, but I know it's not the SDA church though, right?
Yeah, we're not doing any more fundraising. Not for that.
I'm still calling just as your giggles. I'm gonna say, put that board back up for free, please, people. I'm calling them. I'm really calling them.
If 300 people put in $3 each, we could get a billboard.
I just want to know what the location was before I call.
Pretty much. Well, we got 252. If every one of us donated $1, we could put up a billboard.
What was it called?
Because 1,500 was a discounted price, so 2,500 should be more than enough.
Okay, how do we call this?
Yeah, no one's going after them. No one's going after
No,
Christy or Chase.
no, I'm just being a smartass. Like, put the billboard back there just to piss off the damn church. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against them at all. I'm just being Cher. And I just, like, yes, trust me, if there was a way that overnight I could get that billboard back there just for the very people that were bitching about it, oh yeah, you bet your ass I'd do it in a heartbeat.
There was a sex offender in Beach Creek that was arrested today living in a camper that didn't register. I didn't hear that. I'm not surprised at all. God, there's a lot of that going on down there. Justice for Summer. What was that one that can't remember what channel it was. See her face, say her name.
Elizabeth, it wasn't a channel, it was just one of our subs would always say it.
I saw it on a video.
Yeah, she made a video. She wasn't really a channel, she just made a video. I don't know what she said now because it's talking, but they're closed. But I'm calling Lamar tomorrow and I'm gonna be like, how can we get that back there? Because I just want to know because
Beach Creek, as I say, druggies, yeah, it
yeah,
seems like that. Oh yeah, Fort Henry Drive.
Fort Henry Drive.
Fort Henry Drive.
Fort Henry Drive. Okay.
Get a pleading petition going. We will all sign and plead for them to do it for us around the world. Yeah, can give it a go. No one's going after Chase and Christy.
What? No. I just want the billboard back there to annoy the people that were bullying to have it down.
Yeah.
What don't you get? I am a smart ass. So what I'm saying is they have every right. They paid for it. Yes, they have every right to take it down and do what they want and put billboards wherever they want. But what I'm saying is I know that is pissing people off to have her face right there for whatever reason, which is fucking beyond me. I want her face right there. That's just the kind of girl I am.
Yep.
That's why you love me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't need anybody's permission. Just need money.
Just need money. Or I'm gonna be like, can you guys do it for free? Can you, even if it's for 48 hours for free? I don't know. Just do it for a day. I don't know. Just a F you to that damn church or whoever. I don't even know. Whoever the hater was. Tiffany Marie for all I know.
Hmm.
Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because that's what is being said, but I don't know.
We're gonna be mad about a missing little girl on a billboard.
Right? Ain't that weird? It's weird and it's not right.
That was TM giving her crap, but that's more about. I don't think it was about the billboard. It was about.
She was accusing them of being a part of the cult and saying that Chase was like some cult leader or something like that. That's what Chase. That's what they.
This is YouTubers making shit up. That's nothing new.
So if it's a fuck you to Tiffany Marie, then to have Summer's face right there on that billboard, I want it fucking there on that billboard. Fuck you, Tiffany Marie. If that's true, allegedly, in my opinion, and all that bullshit.
No reason. You're not listening. Cher's whole thing was she didn't like the fact that cyberbullying is what resulted in Summer's billboard being removed.
Well, obviously they're just a hater anyways and just want to look for an excuse to be a troll, so let them.
They've been on their shit a lot. I don't understand.
Whatever. Not comprehending what I'm saying. It's okay. Like Kramer right now. What does he do? Smartass, that's what it is to that girl. I'm just a smartass, and it's just to, show the bullies who had her face removed. There her face is. You don't win.
Hmm.
That's all. Simple. It's real simple.
Smash that thumbs up, y'all.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and she said her husband owns a business too, and not she doesn't probably want her. I'm sure YouTube is probably trying to blow up her husband. Which, yeah, could you imagine? Oh my God, could you imagine if they were blowing up Twyla? Twyla would probably
Yeah, that would be stupid.
be stupid. And Twyla would probably make them work. You just trolled me. Get to work, bitches.
Should send them a bill.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever happened to all the missing children on the milk cartons? Was it just because of plastic jugs? Yeah, you don't see that anymore.
That's bullcrap, boy.
Well, Cher kept repeating the question and she wasn't answering it.
Yeah, she didn't.
She kept just saying, well, Tiffany, that she didn't ever say why she
And
actually had to take
honestly,
it down.
I'm still having trouble comprehending that somebody's live stream would have a billboard removed. That's all. That's all. And she had every opportunity. I did not cut her off or cut her short. She had every opportunity. I don't think very many people are going to agree with that, but that's her feelings and whatever. I still don't honestly understand it, because if you want to go back and re-listen to it, she actually said the church was bullying her, which is not the story today at all. So yeah, we all got to re-listen to that live maybe, because there's different things being said even just between last night and tonight anyway. So let's not even go there. I'm just trying to figure out how to annoy Tiffany Marie at this point, get Summer's face back in the spot she doesn't like for whatever reason. Tiffany Marie. You know what? Her initials remind me of Ninja Turtles because it's TM, and I hate when people say TM because I love Ninja Turtles. You ruin it. Okay, Marie, I don't care anymore. The situation is the situation. I'm a bitch,
That's true,
so
Peach.
I want Summer's picture back in that same location, and that's all I can say. I can't make it happen, but I'm certainly going to ask tomorrow. Can you put that back pro bono for a day or two? I don't know. Doesn't hurt to ask. All they could say is, no, we can't do that. And I'll be like, okay, I wasted 5 minutes of my time and your time, whatever. All they can say is no.
So don't panic.
Don't panic. I'm being a bitch.
Don't take number 2 with your issues.
Yeah, Tiffany McDonut.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she put herself in the hot seat. Oh, whatever. I know, man. You come on Cher's panel.
Yeah, one thing about Cher and myself too, actually. If we ask a question and someone dances around it, it pisses us off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will get feisty.
Yeah, we won't let that slide. Especially when we got people listening, we want the answers. And yeah, there was a little bit of a
Maybe she just didn't want to admit that it was because she was getting cyberbullied. Whatever. But it doesn't matter.
I don't think that that woman could win, honestly, no matter what. To be honest, her and Chase, she can't win because she came up to defend herself. And me personally, I'm not gonna like whatever answer comes out of her mouth, and that's just being honest. Because Summer's face is down, right? And it has to do with bullying. So, in all honesty, me being real, no matter what comes out of her mouth, truth or not, I'm not liking because it resulted in Summer's picture being taken down early. That's all. And that's not against Christy or Chase. It's just a general statement and me being honest that she could have said anything under the sun as a reasoning for it, and it's still gonna make me feel upset.
Mm. Well, either way, there's going to be another one going up plus 4 static ones. So
She said today, so I think, and someone said they saw one somewhere. I don't know if she had a hand in that one or not, but I mean, that would be good to see. Chase did say that from the beginning, that the lady who helped donate was going to be adding more. He said that at the beginning. So we'll just see what happens.
at what point can we get back to Summer? Right now. We can go back to
Talking about
Summer.
Summer, I'm pissed her face is taken down. Okay, I'm done with it.
I wish someone would slip or something. Hey, Jet Wade and True Crime.
You wish someone would slip?
Yeah, like give a little bit of detail or information that we could go off with Summer, because right now we just got nothing. We're going in circles and we're getting antsy and we're basically just attacking each other out of boredom.
We're eating each other alive, like I've been calling it for
Mm.
months. And everyone's. I'm not. I'm just like. Hmm. I'm wondering if he didn't respond today. He was responding all day yesterday back and forth, all day. And then
If someone babysitting Dawn Cat. Yeah, who's looking after Dawn and Candace right now?
I know who's not.
Us.
Mm.
Have you ever heard of Brian, Mikey, MJ, Brian dealing with the church? I haven't. Right, compassionate business owners that will sponsor a billboard.
But Lamar owns that one billboard, I think, so it had to be their company. Am I wrong, or I don't know how billboards work?
Yeah, there aren't a lot of electronic billboards. Like she said, there's only 2.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, he's on live, but I'm not really upset.
Benny, speaking of Benny, he just called Cher. Heard today Candace left her house because there were searchers and she was upset. Not sure if that's true though. Candace is always upset. Doesn't seem like it, like she's ever happy about anything. Definitely time for Summer to come home. Hate has to stop. We're going nowhere and achieving nothing but attacking each other, because I think we all do love her and it's toughest one yet. Yeah, we all want the same thing, or at least most of us. Yeah, Don said they were helping with the search. Oh yeah, we'll try and get an update for Benny's mother's dog. I think he's doing okay. Yeah, Don says a lot of things, yeah. That he does. Just a question. So is this more about Chrissy or Tiffany? Just asking after what you said about Tiffany, that's all, and a lot of people care for her, and that's their choice. Honestly, I don't know what all the hubbub is about any of it. As far as I know, they got a billboard up and they were getting harassed, so they moved it. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know why everyone cares. I don't know. Honestly, I don't give a shit. If it got moved, I don't care. Amber Alert in Georgia right now. Another one. Wasn't his mom attacked too? Well, she was trying to break it up, I guess. I don't know. I don't think she got hurt real bad. I kind of thought that too, Shannon. Like, yeah, there's a whatever it is, $80,000 reward. But if you're sitting on information, you're obstructing justice. You can go to prison. So it doesn't matter how much money it is. If people are going to go to prison, they're not going to take it. Imagine how bad Christmas will be for Candace and Don. The whole family, like everybody, the boys. Yeah, horrible. Is there still a billboard for Courtney, or can there be another one put up? Might be able to rent a sign somewhere. Yeah, community is greater than money, for sure. Church doesn't have the right to hassle anyone. Very much agreed. Well done, let the help summer, and that's appreciated more than you know. Just think credit should be given where it's due. Thank you, Yo Baby Blondie. Yeah, I think most people want to try and help find summer. People just get sidetracked along the way and start worrying about what other people are doing. Any follow-ups? Well, I had an appointment yesterday. They're going to give me a stress test and a Holter test thing, a little monitor that I wear for 24 hours, see if they can catch my heart doing something funky. I was thinking about maybe getting a radio spot too, maybe. Just anything. But the problem is no one will talk to us now. Like we had we had people willing to talk, but things just kind of blew up.
Just so you know, there is two certain people, I'm not going to name names, but that was Benny that just called. And there's been people blowing him up tonight, freaking out about the dogs and the search going on. Yeah. I don't know if Benny's going to tell y'all or what. It'll be out by the morning, but
But they wrapped up the search.
Today, but they were freaking out today about dogs and the search going on. Now, well, fuck it. Jody Sue's one of them. Freaking out. And she missed her cancer appointment yesterday, which was day one of the search. Someone was a little scared to leave and go to a doctor appointment and wanted to make sure they were home base for some reason. A cancer doctor.
Hmm.
And the other person, Benny will tell you. I'm sure you guys have been watching his channel. If you watch his channel, you'll know and you'll find out by tomorrow morning, or who knows, Benny will probably hop on there later and say or whatever, but Jody Sue is one of them.
Hmm.
Lion Blondie. I don't know, Rat Blue. Lori, why are you still here?
Yeah, you're even starting to get on my nerves.
Why haven't you blocked them? We've had this conversation. Then do it. She gone.
Said an error occurred. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody else probably blocked her because you didn't do it yet. And then they heard me say to block her, so they did probably.
Danny ripped Ernie a new ass today.
Yeah, and yesterday. That was hilarious.
He's been after hours and I'm messing with Jody Sue, and I think Ernie Schnell was punking him all morning about unburning a girl. Then he called the cops. I did hear something about Ernie with a shovel. Yeah, Ernest and his prop shovel.
They're gonna shoot me.
They're gonna shoot me.
Now you got Benny saying, "Hey Bert."
Hey,
Honestly,
Bert.
it was right when Ernie is on there, he's like, "Hey Bert." Boom. You get a wrench.
Have my opinion. Different people are also involved, and I believe I have some new names, reasons in the play. Aha. I say it just like Benny.
Oh, and some of y'all are evil. Not evil. You guys actually gave me a good laugh yesterday. Some of you guys went through one of the prayer circles and you took that one man and you compared it to Benny and said, "Is that Benny?" And you guys are evil for that. I'm gonna find it and show y'all. I had multiple people send me this and say, Benny's doppelganger, is this Benny? Everyone sending me the same dude, and I could not stop laughing.
Mhm.
I have to send it to. So they're convinced that he puts on like a fat suit and goes to these prayer circles.
Oh my god. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Bert and Ernie. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Hopefully Ernest changes. Sure. I love that you call him Ernest. It cracks me up every time. I get Ernest P. Worrell, or was that his name? Ernest Goes to Camp. We know what time it is. So Ernest goes to school. Ernest goes to the bridge. Ernest goes to the race car track. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope we do. Faking cancer is just sick.
I
Couldn't
don't
agree
know if
more.
she's faking cancer. But she said she had cancer. She has a cancer doctor. But I don't know if she's faking.
Yeah, I don't remember that cartoon. Sesame Street was my son's first birthday party. I had all dress up characters there too. Oh, cool. Did hear that the arrest for SA is imminent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll see. Why miss the appointment with the doctor? Honestly, that just seems like a whole lot of conjecture. We don't know that she didn't go to the doctor. I mean, unless someone's sitting outside of her house following her.
She said she missed her appointment
Yeah, well,
on a live show.
maybe she didn't even have an appointment. Who knows? She says some weird shit.
Yeah, so allegedly or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much everything is allegedly at this point. Yeah, stuff happens for sure.
I can't find that damn picture. I don't remember who sent it to me now.
Her daughter said it was a dental appointment. So apparently she's refusing radiation. The cancer is really bad. There's no point, she says. Hmm. Dragonfly, we had some, but it melted. So her daughter called her ass out on her own live saying, "You mean orthopedic doctor, not oncologist." All right, so what is it? Did she say she was going to the oncologist or an orthopedic doctor?
Orthopedic? What's that? Feet?
I think so. No, that's a podiatrist.
Orthopedic is a mattress, right?
Yeah,
So back?
back? I don't know. No tree up yet.
What's an orthopedic doctor do? They showed me doctors. Doesn't tell me what they do. Oh, surgeons.
Bones.
Bones. Musculoskeletal. Oh, the F. Musculoskeletal. Okay, can you say this word faster than me? Because I can't. Musculoskeletal.
Musculoskeletal. Linguistics.
Linguistics. Bonandobi. The bone doctor. Well, I'm going back to grade 5, people. I'm definitely not smarter than a 5th grader.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I did. I stopped watching that show. It just made me feel bad about myself. Apparently, I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. Although I never got any of those questions in 5th grade.
I can't say it. You can write it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, orthodontist is a dentist. Someone stole my dragonfly. It's my imposter. It's dragonfly.
Oh, they like to do that. I had one that made their account 3 weeks ago and made themselves Carol Baskin and left me trolling comments. I'm like, you better watch out, because like I'll send this to the real Carol Baskin. She will probably copyright strike you all up and down and make you sign the Big Cat Rescue Plan.
Frankie, her email is ihearvoices19, that's 19, at yahoo.com.
19 is 19.
Oh, my phone's gonna die. My phone's gonna die. I don't plug it in. Panic. Panic. Oh yeah. Got it plugged in. We're actually just about up on the 2 hour mark, so we'll be cutting this off right away anyway.
You blocked that chick in the chat, so she comes to my channel to talk shit to me. Lori, get away. That I'll be sorry when it comes out that Summer was abducted. You will be very sorry if it comes out that that child was abducted. What are you talking about?
Are you on glue? Of course she was abducted. She's not home. Dummy.
I'm going to go on all 4 of our platforms and block bitch.
She's been around for a long time.
I don't
Like,
care.
why do people do that? Like, they've been in our chats for months, and then all of a sudden they, like, snap.
Being around for a long time or not. We aren't dealing with that. Wow.
Okay, Karen.
She is a Karen.
She probably wrote to YouTube.
She probably
I am
did, right?
going to talk to your
I'm
manager.
going to talk to YouTube management. The Cher doesn't know. I don't even know what she's trying to say. You feel dumb when that little girl comes up abducted. She's abducted. She's been abducted.
Of course she was abducted. What do you think happened? What have we been talking about for months? Hey, Kelly Jean. You are late to the game because I'm about to end this in like a minute and a half. That's true, Becky. Yeah. Yeah, anytime some new piece of information comes out, it's just like, oh, were we thinking about everything wrong? Yeah, that's the virtual realm, the internet realm of Karen, are people who report videos. I don't like this. I'm going to go to your manager. Rather than just, click, leave, go to a different video, watch a funny cat or some shit. No. I'm going to stew about this and report it.
They take the time to write very lengthy comments sometimes, or even emails. This one chick, she's been thirsty for my husband for like a year. Okay, she'd been texting him since Chris Watts, not texting but emailing. Okay, and anyway, oh, I want you to do this. Can you do this for me? Oh, okay. Well, we're not gonna do the Watts anymore. Oh, can you do this for me? Oh, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? And I'm just like, geez, thirsty much? So finally, and I was nice. I wrote an email. We aren't going to be doing the Chris Watts documentary anymore. Okay, so then she keeps emailing him about other shit. So Then finally we're like, well, we're not going to do that either. Then I sent her an email, and my thing caps. I said something about messaging my husband. I have the email. It wasn't even bad, but my phone capitalized my because when I text him like my husband or whatever, it's capital my husband. So anyways, when I was emailing, it auto corrected to capital MY. So she was like, I'm a whatever lady, and I'm not trying to steal your husband. I'm like, that's not at all what my message says, but you could. I was like, fuck it, I'm not even replying to that. So then I ignore that email she writes me, and she writes me back, don't fry your cats. I'm like, seriously? Because my like what? Don't fry your cats. Okay.
Yeah, that
I
was
will
weird.
try my best not to. As I told you, she just wanted to email you for
Well,
any reason.
Matthias
So.
keeps rubbing himself in butter and jumping in the pan, so I don't know. We'll see. People are dumb. I think that's a great note to end it on.
I wasn't concerned she's gonna steal my husband either, because he's not going anywhere.
No,
Not with that weirdo anyway.
not with anybody.
No.
Nobody could take me away. Ain't happening.
Because I will kill him.
Mr. Cher is all our husband.
Yep. Well, that just got weird, but okay.
I get where you're coming from, though.
The voice of reason called it. Sister wives. Her voice 77 sister wives.
No, God, no.
And
We're
brother
not doing that over
husbands,
here.
because there's some guys in here, I think. Brother husbands and sister wives.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Wanda. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some more info about that soon. But anyways, guys, that's 2 hours, and I'm exhausted. Oh, hey, Pink Clouds Rainbows, did you get in touch with her?
I got her address, yep.
Okay.
Do you know what one you want? Do you have a specific, you said a coffee mug. You can message me, or do you just want me to pick and surprise you what coffee mug? Voices or Totally Blunt? Or Mr. and Mrs. Cher?
At least 85% Miss Molly, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're nuts. It's gotta be like 99% women. Probably 90% women.
Yeah, it's
So
up
there's
there.
a lot more men in there now because they're smart and they know it's money. Like if you're a reporter like Brian Eaton, yeah. Or what's his name? Eaton?
Hinton?
True crime is $1 billion industry annually, like on TV, not on YouTube, but on
Mr. Playa.
Netflix and shit. Where's Anonymous Biker when you need it? Good night, beautiful people.
Yes. Thanks for hanging. And when are you going live again? Probably tomorrow.
I'll probably be live tomorrow.
Sherry's probably going live tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see you then. But thanks for hanging. To the couple people who gave super chats, thank you very much. And we love you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is Prairie Boy 77, aka Mr. Cher, saying good day, good night, and Godspeed.